Hello, fellow symbol sleuths. What if the eye staring back at you from your wallet isn't just a design quirk, but a 5,000-year-old sentinel guarding forbidden knowledge, or perhaps even controlling the world from the shadows? Today, we're peeling back the layers of the all-seeing eye. From its mystical birth in the sands of ancient Egypt to its controversial perch on the U.S. dollar bill, uncovering shocking truths, debunking wild myths, and revealing how this symbol has shaped empires, inspired revolutionaries, and sparked endless debates about power and providence. Stick around, because by the end, you might never look at your money the same way again. If you're loving these uncovers, hit that subscribe button for History Unveiled and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next revelation. Let's start at the very beginning, in the cradle of civilization itself, ancient Egypt, where the eye first blinked into existence. Picture this. It's around 3000 BC, and the Nile River is the lifeblood of a thriving empire. Pharaohs rule as gods on earth, and myths are unjust stories. They read blueprints for survival in a world of chaos and order. Enter the Eye of Horus, the precursor to what we'd later call the all-seeing eye in Egyptian lore. Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky, loses his eye in a brutal battle with his uncle Set, the embodiment of disorder, who murdered Horus's father, Osiris. Set tears the eye to pieces, but Thoth, the wise eye-besetted god of knowledge and magic, restores it, almost whole, symbolizing healing and resurrection. But here's where it gets fascinating. The eye wasn't just a tale. It was a practical amulet. Egyptians called it the Wedget, or Ujat, meaning the whole one. And they wore it for protection against evil, to ward off illness, and to ensure safe passage in the afterlife. Imagine a young scribe in Thebes etching the symbol onto a papyrus amulet for his family. He's not just drawing, he's invoking divine power. The right eye represented the sun god Ra, fierce and illuminating, while the left embodied the moon, gentle and restorative. Together, they stood for balance, harmony between day and night, life and death. And get this, the eye had mathematical magic too. When Thoth pieced it back together, the fractions of the shattered parts added up to 63 64ths, leaving a mystical one, 64th, for divine intervention. Physicians in ancient Egypt used this as a measurement system for medicines, blending myth with science in ways that blow my mind. Was this just superstition, or did the Egyptians tap into something profound about the universe's watchful order? Eyewitness accounts from tomb inscriptions, like those in the Pyramid of Unas, describe rituals where priests invoked the eye to protect the pharaoh's soul, ensuring his eternal vigilance over the kingdom. As centuries rolled on, this symbol didn't fade. It evolved, crossing deserts and seas to influence new cultures. But how did an Egyptian falcon's gaze become the eye of a Christian god? Let's transition to the medieval world. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, around the 14th and 15th centuries, when Europe was emerging from the Dark Ages into the Renaissance. Christianity was dominant, but artists and thinkers were rediscovering ancient wisdom from Egypt, Greece, and Rome. The eye transformed here into the Eye of God, or Eye of Providence, often depicted in church frescoes and manuscripts as a single eye, radiating light, symbolizing God's omnipresence, his ability to see all, know all, and provide for humanity. Think about a monk in a dimly lit scriptorium, illuminating a Bible page with golden rays bursting from an eye enclosed in a triangle. representing the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This wasn't random. It drew from biblical passages like Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Early examples appear in works like the Book of Hours, where the eye watches over scenes of creation or judgment, reminding the faithful that nothing escapes divine scrutiny. But to add a touch of drama, imagine a Renaissance painter like Pontormo staring at his canvas late at night, wondering if this symbol could bridge the pagan past with Christian truth. He adds soft rays that make it shine like a guiding light, not just for safety, but to share wisdom from above. This Christian version spread through cathedrals, from Italy to France, becoming a staple in religious art. It wasn't about control, it was about comfort. God as a benevolent watcher in a turbulent world of plagues and wars. Yet, as the Enlightenment dawned in the 17th and 18th centuries, this eye caught the attention of secret societies. Who better to adopt it than the Freemasons, those enigmatic builders of ideas? By the 1700s, Freemasonry was booming in Europe and America. A fraternity of thinkers, architects, and revolutionaries drawing from ancient symbols to promote moral and intellectual growth. The all-seeing eye fit perfectly as a reminder of the great architect of the universe, their term for a supreme being overseeing all creation. It first appeared in Masonic imagery around 1797 in a book called Freemason's Monitor, but its roots trace back to earlier lodge seals. Envision a clandestine meeting in a London lodge. Candles flicker as initiates gather, and on the wall hangs the eye within a triangle, surrounded by rays. It's not evil, it's a call to self-improvement, urging members to live as if always observed by a higher power. Famous Masons like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin embraced such symbols, seeing them as tools for enlightenment, not domination. Picture a young Mason, perhaps inspired by Robert Moray, the first recorded Freemason in 1641, pondering the eye during a ritual. He feels a chill, as if the symbol whispers, "Truth sees all, hide nothing." This wasn't about secrecy for power. It was about personal virtue in an age of revolution. But whispers of conspiracy began here, as outsiders feared the Masons' influence. Little did they know, this eye was about to cross the Atlantic and etch itself into a new nation's identity. Now, let's hop to 1776, amid the fires of the American Revolution. The Founding Fathers needed a symbol for their fledgling nation, something embodying destiny and divine favor. Enter the Great Seal of the United States, designed over 6 years by 3 committees. The reverse side features an unfinished pyramid with 13 steps for the original colonies, topped by the Eye of Providence, radiating glory. The eye was suggested by Pierre Eugene do Cimetière, a Swiss artist, on the first committee. But it was Charles Thomson, Secretary of Congress, who finalized it in 1782 with artist William Barton. Above the eye, annuit coeptis, meaning he, God, has favored our undertakings. Below, Novus Ordo Seclorum, or a new order of the ages. It symbolized progress, strength, and divine watchfulness over America's bold experiment. Imagine Thomson in his Philadelphia study, quill in hand, sketching the design late into the night. He adds the eye, thinking of it as a beacon for liberty, not control, a subtle nod to Enlightenment ideals. Contrary to myths, only a few committee members were Masons, and the eye's inclusion was more about Christian providence than secret plots. It wasn't until 1935, under President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a Mason himself, that the eye appeared on the $1 bill during the Great Depression as a symbol of hope and recovery. But this move ignited flames of suspicion. Why now? Was it a sign of hidden agendas? The Bavarian Illuminati, founded in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, was a short-lived enlightenment group promoting reason over superstition. They disbanded by 1785, and there's zero evidence they used the eye symbol. Yet, conspiracy theorists link it to a new world order, claiming the dollar bill proves elite control. Picture a 20th century theorist poring over bills under a lamp, connecting dots. The pyramids, 13 steps, Masonic code, the Latin phrases, secret messages. But historians debunk this. It's aesthetic and symbolic, not sinister. Still, to keep you on edge, what if there's a kernel of truth? Imagine hidden meetings where symbols like this rally the powerful, though evidence says otherwise. From pop culture nods in movies to global variants, like the Hamza hand for warding evil, the eye endures. It's popped up in medicine, art, even Native American crafts as God's eye. In wrapping up, the all-seeing eye isn't just ink on paper. It's a thread weaving through human history, from Egyptian protection to American optimism, reminding us of our quest for meaning in an unpredictable world. But questions linger. Is it merely a symbol of divine care, or does it hint at unseen forces shaping our fate? Could modern surveillance tech be the eye's digital evolution, watching us all? What do you think? Innocent icon or shadowy sentinel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this eye-opener hooked you, subscribe to History Unveiled for more mind-bending dives into the past. Like, share, and let's keep unraveling together. Until next time, keep your eyes open.